Of things to show you. This is the hose coming from that well under the vault, which you see the entrance to. Here's the electric line going to the sump pump. Here is the bridge that I have to keep taking apart and putting back together again in order to get down to the access to the plumbing, shall I say. Oh yeah, you guys are confused. What's going on? But I wanted to show you, before I put this stuff away, all these things that have been influential in opening this drain again. Of course, my shovel, the hammer, that's an 18-ounce hammer with a straight claw. I use that as a digger. I think that's an eel gig. I'll tell you about this in a moment. There's a barn scraper, which I only use because of the length of the pipe. There's a saw, which I had to saw off the plastic pipes, various plastic pipes. Let's see. Yeah, this is the eel gig, or I think it is. Of course, my hoe. Now this is a beauty. If it were only longer, I mean, this was perfect for what I I needed. Do you see the way that is on the end? That's for digging post holes, and it just wasn't long enough to be. Well, it was very useful. There, of course, is the what do you call it? The check valve. A snake, a Pummer snake, with a knob on the one end. Now I use a smaller one with no knob for a lot of it. All right, now back to this fence post sort of thing. I put a hammer here, sledgehammer, because I was able to drive it in and then twist it a little bit like a drill. But I use, and I have it in there right now. I have a fence post that's like that works just fine. All right, so I wanted to kind of record my material there. Now, the other thing is this triple Privy. Here I'll walk on the floor of it in a moment, but you can see there's 3 stalls. I'm gradually building it bit by bit. Now I put the hurdles there so that the pigs, or the goats, decided they liked it here, and they began to climb on it and they knock it all apart. But anyway, there you can see the bench in effect in 1, 2, 3 holes, but they would be separate. I mean, each one will have its own little stall. So now I did use some nails. I'm not a big fan of nails, but I did use some nails to just try to hold stuff together until I'm sure that I have it right. So I guess there you have kind of an update of various things I'm doing.